Actually, wait, did I already have more? And let's see. This is an intentional stream. So we should probably, like, intentionally start talking at some point. Welcome, Zoomin' Gamer. Welcome, Osathoth. Welcome, Junk Statue. Hey, would somebody in Patreon mind telling the Patreon, or not Patreon, would somebody in Discord tell the Discord people that I'm streaming? I forgot to do that. I also need to tell TweetDeck real quick. Log in to Twitter. Yay. 280 characters, too many. Also, let's get rid of that. Boom, way better. So, hello, everybody. Jacob, why do you exist? Welcome back. Canadian Sasquatch, glad to have you. So, streaming now. Our Ravenloft model build at http://mixer.com. Let's get inspired. Hashtag, haha, I will be building spires today. This is terrible. Oh, I shouldn't have said mixer.com. I should say my URL at mixer.com/Joe. Okay. Is Mumbo on the server? Yes, he just joined the game. Although he has a really terrible ping. So there's that. So, stream announcement is out. We're going to pull up this over here. And I think, thank you, Osathoth. Welcome, AwesomeBot. Welcome, Junk Statue. Welcome, Ramuko. Glad to have you again. Let us get going. So, I think we're going to actually start this stream. Well, I guess first off, I'm going to explain a few things for anyone who's new. The way this works is, while the face cam is on, I will be talking to you guys and engaging with the stream. When the face cam is off, I will be recording my upcoming Hermitcraft episode. So that'll be like a subtle visual cue. Now you might be like, Joe, what's this secret series launching on Friday? Well, I gotta say, it's secret. It's gonna be kind of like Hermit Quest, but I can't really give any details. And it's gonna be coming out on Friday. The first episode is already ad-free, thanks to the kind donations of folks watching this stream yesterday. And if you'd like to make the second episode ad-free, second episode will actually go out on Monday. So we have until Monday to raise $40 in here. This is a new experimental type of fundraising I'm trying to kind of become less dependent on the YouTube advertising model. So, anyway, if people give money, that will make those episodes ad-free for everybody. Because I really think the best thing that I can do is not only make myself less ad-dependent, but save everybody some time, right? So, yeah. Feel free to chip in if you'd like, or don't. It is okay. The episodes will go out either way, but it'll just be a little bit easier for some folks to watch them. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to have to put some torches up here for the time being, because I'm out of blocks. Okay. And yeah, let's just drop down. I'm not doing great on food. Should we build a ladder up here? Possibly, but not worth it. Hey, welcome, Eagle Fam. Is it something Hermit Quest like? Is it related to dice? You will have to see. We cannot. There's no, let me cough real quick. I gotta mute this. I really think I should bind a push to talk or push to mute button. But, yeah, I have not done that. So, let's see. Welcome, Jared Martin. The collab will be with many of the other hermits, but I cannot say who. It is top secret. But keep an eye out for it on Friday. Let's see here. I've got... Can I go to Mumbo's base? No, he's logged on. I don't want to spoil anything. What am I came down here... Oh, yeah. To get blocks. And you know what? I'm actually starting to run out of blocks. So I might need to start getting more of those lava buckets. which I think I dumped most of those at my spawn area base. It's probably not a good time to do them. But let's go ahead and run back to where we were, because we were finishing out the throne room. Let's see. Is this an intentional stream? Asks Marcus. Yes, it is intentional. Unlike last night. Sorry for the confusion, guys. I was trying to record an outro for yesterday's video, just like a 180-second outro, and I accidentally hit stream, so I had to re-record it. Whoops. Okay, so let's go ahead and start recording tomorrow's Hermitcraft episode. So I'm going to switch the face cam off, hit start recording, give that a second, do our vocal warm-up exercises. How now, brown cow? Unique, New York. An angry man, there is my story, the bitter rancor of Achilles, prince of the house of Peleus, which brought 1,000 troubles upon the Achaean host. Many a strong soul it sent down to Hades, and left the heroes themselves a prey to dogs and carrion birds, while the will of God moved on to fulfillment. There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The northern lights have seen strange sights, but the strangest they ever did see was the night on the marge of Lake LaBarge I cremated Sam McGee. Now, Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows. Why I left his home in the south to roam round the pole, God only knows. He was always cold, but the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell, though he'd often say in his homely way he'd sooner live in hell. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Hermitcraft server, I am placing blocks, you know, because sometimes mentally, spiritually, we just need to block ourselves off from everyone else. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to create any sort of barriers, except for, like, purely physical ones in a virtual space. So, purely virtual barriers here. I am open to new experiences and to engaging with new people, and I'm excited about running folks through this castle for our upcoming role-playing game. However, the castle isn't done, so there's that, you know? At the end of the last episode, I showed off that I had, you know, put a throne in this throne room, this audience hall. But I realized, like, I still hadn't, like, actually walled off any of the back side of this building, or this room. So I'm working on a little bit of that right now. But really, this episode, I want to focus on inspiration. And how better to get inspired than to actually physically climb inside the spires of a tower, and then to, like, put blocks down. So I figure we will experience inspiration inside of a spire. But, you know, these things, they take time. So first, you know, we're going to just place a few blocks here, just kind of get things generally going, and then we'll head over there shortly. But, you know, we got a lot to do today. Every time we work on this, it gets a little bit closer to being finished, and that's one of the joys of Minecraft, I think, is that sometimes you don't have to be inspired. You can just take somebody else's idea and then learn from it. Like, that's the whole point of this exercise, really, for me. It's going to be fun to play this game with my hermit pals, but really, I want to understand the architectural thinking of Tracy and Laura Hickman when they were working on this castle design back in the 80s. And the more I work on it, the more I kind of see subtle things making a little bit of sense here, a little bit of sense there, you know. It's helpful. And, of course, these hallway doors we're going to have to refine. These are terrible right now, but at least this room feels more like a room and less like a big open space in top of a castle. So we're just going to kind of keep refining this down. We're going to go ahead and have... Ooh, we'll just put the spruce doors here for right now. And same kind of for right here. Actually, we'll... Boom. So, this is piece by piece coming together. I did some work on this wall last night. Once again, just building a flat wall. Which, you know, you're like, well, flat wall, that's not too inspiring. I'll make it prettier later, but the important thing is to have time to think, you know? As you're just going through the motions of building something that's at this scale, you can reflect on intent and also on, like, thinking about what do you want to do. Like, okay, yeah, I've got a flat wall here. That's okay. Now, how am I going to make it awesome? And not every second is spent doing the fine detail work. Some of it's spent eating bread. Yay, bread, it's delicious. But no, some of it's spent kind of evaluating your priorities, you know? Like, how would you do this? Let's see. Oh, wait, the reason I left this low here was because this part of this is going to actually climb up. Okay, so this is where this part of the chapel actually gets weird. We're going to have to remove some of this top layer because it is too high on this kind of bulge. I don't know what you would even call this, but like this curved area here, we actually need to come down closer to the tops of the windows and then use stair blocks to make kind of like an ascending peaked roof that'll come in from multiple angles. So it should be pretty interesting once we get that done. Well, unfortunately, that's not a purely functional change, but fortunately for us, it is a change that will mean that we get extra blocks back right now. So we can use those extra blocks for our build. So I'm just going to steal those extra blocks back. And I do know, though, that it will meet a point here where this will start kind of going up. So we can fill this in at least. Yay, blocks. Cool. So, looking down from this balcony up here, yeah, that's going to be a lot more visually interesting having the roof curve down toward the windows there. And the same thing will occur on that side as well. So, yeah, it's coming together. I put some railings around this stairwell here as well, and I need to build a floor for this room. This is going to be the servants' quarters for like general servants, not like military ranked generals, but like servants in general who live here. And I don't have railings. I was going to put a railing up along here so that people don't walk into it. How low can that go? I might be able to... If I put a block there, that's not going to hurt anybody's head. Okay. So, anyway, this servants' quarters, I'm going to need a floor for. And I think the roof is actually going to kind of angle up in this way. The diagrams in the map about this particular part of the castle are really kind of vague. They really showcase the castle from the other side primarily. So I'm going to have to make some guesses about how to have this work. But I do know that this will connect to this spiral staircase, which will have landings at various levels. So we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and start working on one of our spires. You know, I said this was an aspiring video. Let's get to it. Time skip. Okay, stop stream or stop recording. Switch back to face cam. And hey, I just checked my phone here, and it looks like, whoa, Eagle Fam has already put us over the top for episode 2 being ad-free. So we are actually going to go all the way from 40 out of 40 on episode 2. Whoops, assuming that I know how to type. Boom. There, that looks nice. Boom. Episode 2 of our secret collab will be ad-free, 100%. No mid-roll, no beginning, no ending ads. So thank you, Eagle Fam, for making Minecraft more enjoyable for everybody. And then I'm going to go back in here and modify this text. And we are already a quarter of the way toward making episode 3 of my upcoming secret collab series ad-free. So thank you, Eagle Fam. That is super awesome. And yeah, that is, you are totally, that's high five. These are thumbs, not high fives, but yeah, super excited. So thank you. Let's see, where was I? Boom, we are getting stuff done here. We are making videos ad free. We are, oh yeah, I need to go to that spire. Now I'm gonna try aiming for that one. Oh dang it, I'm so close. I'm always trying to teleport between those two, and I'm very rarely actually pulling it off, unfortunately. So, let's go ahead and look at, in the book, so I've got a map here of the castle. And these spire segments here are kind of what we're doing. And each spire segment has about 4 rooms in it. They're pretty complicated cross sections. Some of them have windows, some of them don't. There's a spiral staircase we're going to have to accommodate. But, let's see. If I pull the book itself, that'll give me detailed information about what the interiors of those spires look like. So those are areas K50 through K55, it looks like. So luckily every room in this castle on this map has a description in the book that I can cross-reference against. So I need to... H-I-J-K. Come on, where is it? Here it is. Yay, reading books at the table. Donnie Risen says that Death House looks nice, but the castle will look great on a large scale. Yep, I'm hoping so. Thank you for the hosting, Chipster. And Black Flag, welcome. Also, welcome YTDH. Why don't I type CLS? Because that's terrifying. But yeah. Well, so the thing is that, so I'm going to do a test game on Friday. And so, the Wick Tommy says, I'm probably not going to get the castle done on time. I'm not going to have the castle completely done in time for the test game. I acknowledge that. But I do need to have the castle functional for the test game. And then, so I'm going to do the test game with my patrons this Friday, and then I'll do the real game for the Hermits, probably either next weekend or the weekend after, so we have time to get this up in time for Halloween. And, yeah, gotta always be testing these things. So the best way to get... I just heard a endermite. It's terrifying. The thing's... Where, is somebody here? Did, like, Mumbo fly over and, like, drop an endermite in my base with a leash or something? Can you even do that? Okay, well, now I'm just gonna be scared for a while. Thanks, Mumbo. It's probably not actually Mumbo's fault, but, yeah. When is Halloween again? It's October 31st. So, yeah, the castle doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Maybe, because keep in mind that Hermitcraft tends to run for like a year and a half on a given server. So, worst case, what we will do is we will run this year, and then we will run it again next year. So, that's not too bad. So, let's see. I need to get to that ladder there. I'm going to build a walkway to do that, I think. So... So at this level, this ladder I don't think has an access in the map. No, it does not. Oh wait, yeah it does. The Rooms of Weeping. There's a secret door. Okay, well I should make a note of that secret door. And that secret door is supposed to be... I guess it'd be about here, which I feel like I'm going to punch through the ladder. No, I didn't. Okay. So, wow, I actually... Boom. Next problem. That was easy. So, we'll put a torch in here just to have something to stop mobs from spawning. Now, we need to go up to level... Okay, we need to go up to level... We need to go from here. We're gonna go up 40 feet. Okay. So is that the elevator or what is that? Okay. Well, sorry. Sometimes when oh, you guys can't see this map at all. Sorry. Hey, welcome, Gulch. Welcome, Penguin Heist. Welcome, everybody. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to build this. So, if I need to go up 40 feet, that's roughly 3 blocks every 10 feet. So that's about 12 blocks up from here. And I'm currently at 118. So, when I'm at 130, we'll go ahead and put in a floor. So I'm at 130. So then the floor would go like here-ish. Whoops. That's not the end of the world. Okay. Any plans to do something similar to the art gallery this season? Nothing that I'm ready to announce. This castle is kind of, in some ways, comparable to the art gallery because it involves deconstructing other people's artwork. So I've already got this layer here. So, let's see. So I'm going to need a light 1, 2, so it'll be like here. Yeah, and then over. So, okay. Let's go ahead and switch back to recording mode real quick. But, yeah, welcome Canadian Sasquatch. Let's see. Welcome, Lethal. Good thing your due date for your computer graphics project got moved to Monday. Yep, I'm glad to hear that. One less thing for me to worry about. Oh, man. I wonder if I could probably... Whoa, I should turn off F3 mode, because that ruins that overlay. Sorry. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and switch to recording mode. Start recording. Well, we are in a tower. Are we entowered? No. We are inspired. Actually, I feel like there should be some sort of tower-related word we could use for how we feel about this. Like, we feel so towerful up here artistically, I don't know, creating a project. We are projecting via tower, you know, like the old days of radio. Or I guess the modern days of radio, they still have towers for those. I see them in the sky. I'm just guessing those are radio towers and not like UFOs, largely because UFOs, by definition, are intended to be flying, and most, like, radio tower-looking things I've seen are connected to the ground, not only via some sort of metal structure, like a lattice, but also via some sort of guy wires that presumably help maintain the structure's ability to withstand heavy winds. So, there's a little bit, something to think about. Not sure which part of that you should actually think about too deeply, but, you know, it's an exercise left to the viewer, because, you know, we could all use a little bit more exercise. I gotta say, so summer's pretty much over in Tennessee. We're gonna have, like, our last warm day or so today, basically. Or that's what the forecasters say. Who knows? We might try to go out to a pumpkin farm in October, and it'll be, like, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, like, I don't know, equivalent to about 70 or so Celsius. That was a joke. I would actually... You cannot endure 70 degrees Celsius as a human being. I don't want... Like, I know some of you guys will take that way too seriously. Like, oh, you can't take your kid to the pool when it's 70 degrees Celsius. It's like, no, man, I know. But, yeah, so we've been swimming a lot this summer, and she's finally gotten to the point where she can, like, take care of herself in the pool, and I can swim laps, and there's so few days left to actually go swimming. But, oh well. It's something to look forward to for next year. Yay. So this is where this tower intersects that tower. And with the overlap, these walls basically will stay intact. If I look at the map real quick, like, these are pretty much isolated from each other. They're just structurally built into each other for support's sake, I guess. So there's no, like, secret passages or anything between this tower and that tower. They're just so they don't fall over. Although it's kind of surprising. I mean, I guess if you're a really aggressive player, you could probably knock down a wall given enough time. It's Dungeons and Dragons. People get a lot of freedom and stuff like that. So, anyway, yeah, speaking of exercises left to the viewers, get out there and swim some laps if you can, because this is going to be your last chance to do it for a while. Unless you live somewhere really warm, like Australia, in which case I hope you're looking forward to the upcoming summer, so you can swim laps then. Let's go ahead and look at the layout of this room. Or not room. This is a tower which is comprised of many rooms. No, many rooms comprise this tower. It's composed of many rooms. But anyway, we've got K51, which is a closet in this back corner here. So this is going to basically, we're going to wall this off here. So this is going to be K51, closet, simple, elegant. Boom, next problem. then next to it we have K50, which is going to be a guest room with a large bed in the center of it. And that looks to be about 20 feet by 20 feet. So that's not too big, but it's not too small. We can go ahead. I keep forgetting I got this pick block ability, but it won't let me preemptively pick the blocks. I have to wait until it's empty. Preemptorily won't let me pick the blocks, which is a real shame. But boom, there we go. So we have our closet walled off. This room now, we're going to have 20 blocks. So that's about this, yeah, each of these torches covers about a 10-foot area. So it will basically come out like this, I'm guessing. And I gotta look at the doors exactly to figure out how I want to handle entrances and exits. But on the whole, I think that, so this is going to be, let's go ahead and start putting some signs down. K51, no, K50, guest bedroom. These will help when I'm referring to things in the book running the game. And just kind of making sure as a sanity check, like, which floor am I on? Did I screw up? So, entrances and exits. It looks like there is a door opposite the closet door that leads out here. We'll probably switch these to a fancier door later. And I think I might, I don't know if there is a door here. Why did I do this? There is no door here. Boom. Lack the spoon that there is none of. We have bent that to our will. It's a new way. But that's why I'm the first in line. So, anyway, flush with this wall is a really big wall. So we're just going to kind of keep continuing this wall down across the tower. This big semicircular room here is K49 on the map, which is the lounge. So, like, if the guests, like, want to go to sleep, they would sleep in here. And if they wanted to store clothes, they would store clothes in here. But if they wanted to lounge, this part of the tower is where to do it. And I don't know if this lounge has any windows, which is kind of weird. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, so the lounge here actually does have 3 windows. They're pretty small, but let's see. How is this an even number of blocks? Yeah, it is. Okay. So 2 ways we can do this. We can have 1 window in the center here, and it overlooks this roof, which is pretty cool. And then have another window here. And then, whoa, that was, don't know what that was. Let me try something. Something went wrong with the computer. So let's say you want to lounge around. You're like, oh, this window over here, this is pretty cool. I can see outward. Oh, this window, additionally awesome. But you know what? Tracy and Laura Hickman, they didn't say, guys, what would be great in this lounge for your D&D players? 2 windows? No, they said 3. Boom. These are the sorts of lessons we're trying to gain inspiration from. Comedy works in 3s, but aesthetics may also work in 3s. What more can we learn through this exploration? I don't know yet, but we're going to find out. Let's go ahead and come around here and continue this wall. Now, we are going to have another door over here. And that will lead to the base of a stairwell and some other stuff. So, really, we are, like, whoops. I was going to say we're doing great, but we can't even place a door where we intend to. Yeah, so a big chunk of this space will be consumed by a spiral staircase down the line, which is fine because we kind of have a ladder to represent it. So speaking of going up that ladder, let's go up the ladder. Boom. Oh, hey, what is this? An identical floor. Is that going to be excellent? Mostly. But first we got to figure out what's going to go in here. So let me pull up that map. Okay, this one is like right on the seam of the paper, so it's hard for me to hold. And, okay. So these are K54 and K56. And, I forgot a drink today. Okay, so this room is explicitly supposed to have a low ceiling. The low ceiling of this 20-foot square room presses down on you. Torn and broken couches lie in heaps haphazardly strewn around. Deep claw marks cover the hardwood furniture, and once lush upholstery has been sliced to shreds. From the dark shadows amid the rubble, 3 pairs of green eyes stare back at you. So yeah, this area is... It's actually got a very similar floor plan to the lounge, but kind of rotated some. So we are going to have to work that out. So let's see. So this is going to go... That's the part that overlaps the closet. And so I think the way this room is going to work. Okay. So I've gone through... So I've looked at the book some, and this room is kind of... Let's restart that. Hey, Kyle. Welcome. Welcome, AJH and Chloe Morris as well. I'm kind of in recording mode right now, so... yes, I am the hermit who cleared his inventory, Jimingo. That was my fault and my problem. Oh, no, it's 12:42. I have a meeting I gotta get to in about 15 minutes, so let's get this... We're gonna get this floor plan done, and I'm gonna have to cut out a little bit early. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't forget about that meeting. Okay. I can get 10 minutes of recording done. Probably. I'm kind of rounding. As I review this... Let's see. Looking around down here, it's pretty obvious that there's a nice high ceiling to these rooms. Whereas, like, this floor up here, it's right below the tip top of the tower. This is intended to give a more oppressive feel, and also to create kind of elements of familiarity, in that some of the rooms are going to be kind of similar to the ones on the floor below, except the floor plan of the tower is kind of rotated. So instead of having a big semicircular lounge facing out this way, like we did downstairs, we have a large room here facing out this way. Oh, awesome. You can see the Red Sky Bay sign. That is cool. I might have to do something with... Well, I'm going to tell people to turn down their view distance a little bit, I think, when we actually play the game. But, yeah, this is nice. I like this. So we're going to have some big windows here, and we're going to have a wall that comes across. So we've got that same basic semicircular kind of feel to it. And then we're going to have a big central square room in the middle of the tower. And that's going to be about, I guess, here to here, almost. Whoops. Yeah, if we want this room to be square, I'm looking at this, the obvious way to do it is probably to pull it out this way. I'm not sure how this is going to interact with our spiral staircases, but we can sort that out. So this is 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay, so we got a center room here, which is called the familiar room because it's where the cats live, and cats are very familiar with the castle. And then we've got another kind of awkward room right here that's not very big. Oh, no, wait. This is the familiar room. This is where the cats live. This is the element room. Let's see. It should have heavy beams supporting its ceiling. Wait, what? No. Okay. This is the one with the heavy beams. So, if we want to give the impression of heavy beams, we're going to have to come back here with some logs or whatever to kind of go across the top there. But, yeah. So, we've got element room, familiar room. This is supposed to have some trashed couches in it. And I don't really have anything good to represent that. Just here's an ugly bed. I don't know. We'll come back and look at that. And then this block in the middle here. That is K56, the cauldron room, which I don't have any iron on me. But let's go ahead and just mark some of these for reference. I know that that's not there how you spell cauldron, but anyway, I think it's funny. This is an example of my humor that usually gets cut out of videos. Done, and K54 familiar room. Okay, so we have the rough floor plan of these rooms laid out. I mean, we can easily come in here and, you know, finish off the seal-ins and the walls and stuff before the game. I'm feeling good about this. The biggest part of this castle that I was worried about was kind of getting the spires together, because I was so hung up on getting the staircases in and making sure that they worked perfectly that I let it get in the way of moving forward with the kind of room type stuff. And like, look at this. This is cool. You know, you could like see out here. Having more windows in this is already better. This is already better. And then we've got our top story up here. Now, we've only done one spire. We've got a whole nother tower over here. And this tower, though, is actually pretty much empty on the inside, except for a huge spiral staircase that leads up to something up there that's going to be kind of a surprise. So I don't want to talk too much about that, but luckily this tower, we've got like one floor down here that we had to worry about. And I've already got the floor in. I just need to do the layout. So, what are we looking at there? Oh, good news, everyone. Basically, on that floor, what I need to do is hollow out the middle and then add stairs. Boom. Okay. So, functionally speaking, if we have to, in time for Friday's game, we can just put one big ladder up that wall and then have like a platform up here. And we're pretty good. So, that is reassuring. I'm kind of trying to figure out still how I want to do the stairs, because I think half slabs is probably going to be the prettiest, just kind of continuous half slabs around a big central hole that everyone could fall and die if they get knocked off the stairs into. Although maybe wooden slabs would be, I think they're supposed to be wooden stairs because they're supposed to feel terrifyingly creaky and like a bad idea to be up there. So yeah, we'll play with both of those and see what's the most terrifying. But on the whole, I am definitely, well, right now I'm outspired, but look at this, I'm going down. Boom, inspired. I'm inspired even more now. This is wonderful. This is progress. Sometimes, you know, when you want to work on a project, you want to learn something, you just one piece at a time. Break it up, do a little bit more. So, I'm really happy with what we got done today. Hope you are too. I love looking at both of these windows. Oh wait, I can lounge here and look out all three at the same time. Although admittedly that is less good than standing really close to one and looking out. So we're just gonna pick this one. Anyway, I can't choose. They're all too good. This is the sort of design paralysis that prevents people from learning. You just need to pick a window and look out it. So that's what we're doing. Boom. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Boom. Oh, I thought I was going to fall further before I teleported. Dang it. I wanted that to be really cool, like, keep adventuring. Oh, that's worse. Okay. Well, we learned something today. Stop recording. Face cam on. Okay, so now I've got 5 minutes to frantically get my stuff because I still have that meeting, but I think I'm okay. Cool. So that was the end of the recording segment here, but we are still streaming for at least another 5 minutes while I get my stuff. Let's see. Purple roof is really nice, uncommon, but it fits together. Yeah. Well, in the castle, in the book, the castle has a dark purple roof. And in the daytime in Minecraft, it looks a little bit pinkish, but at night it actually looks pretty good. You think the kerning on the font here could be a bit better? Probably. It's not like a sales meeting where it's like, oh, I hope it goes well. It's like, oh, we've got to review some data and fix it. Like it's work. It's more of a collaboration than a meeting, if you will. So. But yeah, let's get back there and grab our stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, R.I.P. Well, Kyle says he likes the idea of bringing D&D to Minecraft and hopes to see it turns out. Yep, I'm excited too. Luckily, all my stuff is right here. So much stuff. Did I get it all? Sword, shovel, pick, equipment. Feather Fallen is not as good as I thought it was. At least not Feather Fallen 3. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, well, thank you again to Eagle Fam for pushing us over the top by an extra $10 toward a ad-free secret collaboration project. I'm so excited about this thing going out on Friday, and the fact that I don't have to show ads to my viewers for it makes me, like, so happy. Like, you guys have no idea. I get stressed out by the idea that, like, when thousands of people watch a video, I'm like, I wasted thousands of people's time looking at some sort of commercial for, like, something, and it's really, like, I am more artistically excited because of you guys. You guys are the best. So, anyway, I gotta go. Until next time, stream, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Oh, no. Stop streaming.